GT, how difficult it was for you guys?
Yeah, brutal. We played a really good road game for a long time. Talb's played out of his mind, gave us a chance to win. And, they're able to squeak one in late and steal that second point from us.
What did you see on that time goal in the third period there?
I mean, it's a pretty good redirection. It's not a common play. Mo's there. Talb's in pretty good position. I mean, Talb's played unbelievable all night. He gave us a chance to win, and wish we could have finished off for him.
That effort tonight, it does show that you guys still definitely have a fight in there, doesn't it? I mean, just the way you guys play.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Obviously, no doubt about the fight in this team, but just give me a sense of maybe how do you make sure this doesn't feel, it felt like a gut punch. How do you guys get over it and move forward? Because you've got to obviously shift your focus.
Yeah, there's no time. We had a couple of days to refocus, and then it's back at it, and we keep fighting for our lives like we've been doing.
JT, what's the hardest thing to take about this loss, given the way you said you played a good road game here tonight?
That's a really good hockey team playing good hockey at the moment, and we gave ourselves a chance to get 2 points, and we come up short. It's no one to beat them in whatever it is, in 8 or 9 games, and we gave ourselves a really good chance tonight.
Moritz, how hard is this one to absorb after being in control for 59 and a half minutes?
Very hard. Obviously, I thought it was a great game with two really good teams tonight. Obviously, two really good goaltenders on both sides. I thought Talb's really played on top of his head tonight. Really helped us out here to give ourselves a chance. And of all shots, that one is going in. It's just very unfortunate. I thought we contained it pretty well, and hopefully that 1 point will be huge. And hopefully, looking back, that was a big one. But obviously, it's really hard realizing that now, because more it feels like you lost one for sure.
GT scored with 5 minutes into the third, a lot of time left on the clock, but what's the messaging on the bench at that point in the game?
I thought we did a good job. We played on our toes, so kept ourselves in the forecheck. We're hunting down St. Louis, and overall I thought we did a good job. Obviously they will create chances, they're a good team, but as I said before, Talb's handled it unbelievable, and then obviously it's very tough that one goes in.
I mean, the way Cam played, I mean, he has to be giving you a lot of confidence here the last couple of times the way he's played.
For sure. Obviously that's even more frustrating if you can't get it done for him. And he's playing unreal, and at least giving ourselves a chance every night to stay in the fight.
How do you guys not keep from deflating after this loss? I mean, just the way it happened and all.
Got to look at it that we got a huge point out of it. Obviously they're rolling, they're clicking, they're a good team, but I thought, as I said before, I think we had a chance of taking 2 tonight, and obviously that's the more frustrating side of it. Hopefully, looking back, I think that can be a big point though.
Well, the PK stepped up tonight as well. Are you guys seeing some strides in that area of the game?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job on their entry, try to pressure them as fast as they enter, and and then we had good positioning, had let Talb see the puck, and just try to keep everything to the outside, and if we have a chance to trigger and get pressure, I think we applied it pretty well, and didn't give them a lot.
Give me a sense of what it's like in those final 2 minutes when you guys know there's an open net on the other end and they're just pressuring you. You had some chances to clear, but what makes it so difficult in a situation like that?
Maybe you overthink it a little bit. Obviously, you don't want to ice it every time, but I think that shouldn't be a problem. Just get it out, get it done, and I think if we can learn from that, obviously we'll be good for us.
How tough was this one after the way you guys were in control for most of the game?
Well, tough. We know what's at stake, and it's not the fact we gave up a point to an opponent. It's just we didn't get the point. And after starting slow in the night, Talb's kept us in it, and then we worked our way back in. Checked fairly well. They're a tough team to handle. Put ourselves in a situation to win, and then, with about 3:40 left, I think we iced the puck. We're tired, and out comes the goalie, and we just couldn't find a way to to hit the open net at the other end or just finish the night. But it's disappointing. But the effort was pretty good tonight. But we're on the short end of the points. We got to suck it up and get going at home now.
How do you make
The way
sure
that-
something like that doesn't deflate you, Todd? I mean, you guys played as well as you did. You had a chance and still come away with just the 1 point.
Well, we can either feel sorry for ourselves, which I don't think is a great option, or we can get back after it. And we have no choice. It's not like we're in the middle of the season and we can take the time to pout a little bit. We don't have that. So we'll get on the plane, get home, and get ready. We got a couple of real tough games coming up with Carolina and Florida at home. We know they're really important, and with this type of effort, we'll give ourselves an opportunity to win.
What happened on the tying goal? Can you just break that down? Looked like there was a chance to get it clear. It didn't happen, and then it ended up in the net. What did you see?
Well, it's exactly that. But we went for 3.5 minutes with tired players, 6 on 5. They're a real good team, so we're not going to be perfect. We had numerous clears. We just couldn't get it at the net. They made a good play. It's a deflection that was nowhere near the net. And you can't cover everything. They threaded the needle and it went in. So sometimes you have to tip your hat to the other team. It's not always about the mistakes we make. They make some real good plays as well.
Just the way Cam played, Todd. I mean, I think you guys saw it Saturday. Was this a carryover for him, kind of just the way of the confidence?
Well, boy, he's had a couple of real good games, hasn't he? He just looks big. He looks confident. He looks sure of himself. The team, you could tell on the bench when it's going well for a goaltender because the team is a little relaxed and they're excited for the goaltender. You don't sense any type of panic, and we're going to need more of that from him as we go forward.
There were still 15 minutes to go in the third when JT scored and gave you guys a lift. What was the messaging on the bench at that point in the game, Todd?
Just keep doing what we're doing. Nothing changes. We had to work hard to get that goal. We thought we were giving up some opportunities. We were working hard on our end to just limit it to the one chance and not second, third chances. And the other end, we thought we were getting some chances. They ended up blocking and knocking a lot of shots down. But the message didn't change. We didn't talk about playing safe or anything like that. Same game plan. It was a pretty good period. Unfortunately, we just didn't win the game.
You had a couple of power plays there in the second. I mean, did you see anything there? I mean, just not good enough, basically, or?
Well, no finish. Again, I think their penalty kill's been at like 90% throughout this streak. They're confident. Their goaltender made some good plays. There was one cross-crease play. I think Kat saucered a puck over to Kaner, wide open net, and it just happened to skip over, or else it was a little elevated too high. But they didn't give us much. Again, give them credit. They were well prepared for a real good power play.
Structurally, what did you like from your group's PK tonight?
Thought they did a good job starting with Talbs. We had some breakdowns, but Talbs made some real good saves at key moments, especially early in the game. That one power play they had real early. He had to make a real big save on a down-up one-timer. And then after that, I think that got him going in the game. But the penalty kill did a real good job tonight against, again, like I said, 10-0. You don't do that by accident. You're playing real well, and they've got it going in all 3 zones and special teams.
Thanks, Todd.
Thanks, Todd.